Hi everybody, Bridget White here from ElizabethGraceGardens.com, and today I want to run through with you how to replant your seedlings. If you've ever walked through a greenhouse and wondered why the seeds that you planted in your little starter planters aren't nearly as big and beautiful as the ones in the greenhouse, it's because you probably didn't know you had to replant them out of those tiny, tiny little containers. And I will show you why. Just turn this around here. So here's some that we've already replanted. Actually, let me start at the beginning. These guys, and granted they are squash, these guys we replanted about 2.5 to 3 weeks ago, and look how huge they are. Okay, and I put them in containers about this size. I think these are about 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch squares. And as you can see, I'm replanting some more right now. But anyways, these ones I replanted about 2.5 to 3 weeks ago out of those tiny, tiny little containers like this. Look how teeny tiny these are, the little seed starting cells. And they're huge. Look how big and beautiful those are. I can't wait to get them out into the garden this year. And I can't believe we grew them. And they're just awesome. These ones we replanted about 1.5 to 2 weeks ago. And they're also looking really healthy now. They were looking really sad for a while there. And the reason I haven't replanted them all at the same time is because I just haven't had a ton of time to get out here and do it. With the new baby, my schedule's just been crazy. But so this is about 2 to 2.5 weeks ago. And these are getting really nice in size. And then if you look down here, these were about a week ago. And these are the same kind of tomatoes, and they're just that much smaller. But they're getting much better than they were. They were looking really sad. And this will show you how much of a difference it makes. This is a sugar pie pumpkin, and it's right now it's smaller than my hand. And this over here, and that was about 1.5 weeks ago I did that one. This one over here, these are also sugar pie pumpkins, and they are just huge, much bigger than my hand. And that's about 1.5 weeks difference in the bigger pots. And the reason that happens is because when they're kept in really small containers, the roots realize that there's only so far they can go, and they just kind of stop growing, and they kind of max out how big they're going to get depending on the size of the container. So the sooner you can get them in bigger pots, the better. And these little guys have been totally forgotten about, and they're the saddest little tomato and pepper plants I've ever seen in my life. And little cucumbers. Look how sad they are. They're so tiny. So these down here, some of those are cucumbers. Look how big and lush they are. These ones I'm trying to do right now, look how teeny tiny they are. And here's what I'm talking about. The roots had nowhere else to go, and look how crazy they've gotten. I mean, that's crazy. Let me just back up. That's like a solid 18 to 24 inches of roots. And so I'm just going to try to carefully wrap those in there when I replant it. Try not to pull them off when you're getting them out of the container. But anyways, just a little something I wanted to show you, because in years past I haven't always done that, and I always go into the greenhouse and I'm like, why the heck isn't mine as big, or why aren't my plants so big and lush like theirs are? And it's because I totally didn't know that I had to repot all of them. I just figured, oh, I can just leave them in these little containers. Why else would they give you those little containers? So anyways, that's what I'm gonna be doing in here. I will update you guys in about a week or so. I hope this weekend. It's supposed to be nice and sunny. I'm gonna get out there with my tiller and do a couple of the beds and at least get my spring plants in. So like onions, Swiss chard, garlic, collard greens, cabbage, things like that. If you want a list, I'll put a link on this video to all the spring plants you should get out there right away. But anyways, I hope that helps some of you. If you haven't gotten any seeds started this year, that's a-okay. Just head over to your garden center and pick some up. But hopefully this gives you a little bit of inspiration. All right, see you guys later.